Hi, everyone, and happy day 7 of 7 days of Canva tutorials for holiday graphics, holiday sales in your fitness studio. I am going to share today a graphic that we made or that I made to sell some what I call leftover retail stuff. Um, Grab bags or boxes of the month are all the rage right now. And so we decided to do it. We tried it last year at Carrie's Pilates studio and it worked amazingly. So here's how it works. So if you can see my screen, this is the graphic that we're going to make today. Basically, you take your leftover retail things that have been in the studio for a while, you put it in a grab bag and discount it because cash is better than stuff sitting around. So I got the idea from a fashion place that I follow, and they sold a t-shirt and a hat and a sweatshirt for, some certain amount of dollars. They guaranteed the amount in the bags, and you can see on the graphic that I've done this. This bag contains one shirt, one pair of socks, one sweatshirt. Value for each bag over $100. You can buy it today for $49. These are the sizes we have available and no returns or exchanges. So let's make a graphic. I started out with a Facebook post, and that is actually what I would do for this. Although I would tell you, I would encourage you to share it on Instagram stories, because people are watching their Instagram stories right now. They're fun. So resize it for those platforms and then share that as well. So I'm going to add a page, and it copied the background color I used before. This is one of River City Pilates brand colors. And then I used a template. So I'm going to go up and look at templates. And what I was looking for when I looked through the templates was somewhere that I could put the grab bag. And it just so happened that I used this beer template. So always be open to applying what you want and not looking like at I'm not going to do beer, so this is not right. You can actually use these templates for all kinds of different uses. Now, I probably could have figured out how to use this Merry Christmas template as well. I just didn't. I just saw this and I thought a grab bag sitting in there would be really pretty. So that's what I did. So first thing I did, change the background color, click on the background, change the color. You could either type in the color if you know it, or go down and select it from your brand colors. Okay, so far so good. I'm going to change this text to say grab bag, $49. And then I actually centered the $49 because I thought it did not look great up against the left margin there. And then I put the instructions down in this text, and I just used the fonts that were here. Each bag contains no returns or exchanges, available in sizes. And if you don't have a certain size, that's fine. There's no law that says you have to make this available in every size that you have or that exists, because truly you're trying to get rid of things that are sitting around. So actually, that's not true. you're trying to sell things that are sitting around and make some cash off them. You are not trying to just get rid of them. Now, the 49 here is really close to the grab bag. So I am going to use the spacing tool to increase the line height a little bit and get some separation there. I am also going down because I really don't need this to be the color of beer. And I'm going to change that font color to a very, very, very light gray. And you go down to the colors, you select gray. And I actually use the new color tool to lighten that up a little. And then I should put the name of the business instead of bar. So there, text is okay. And you can even make this text down here a little bigger. So I want it 18 instead of 16 to make sure people see it. Now we need to get rid of the beer. So just select it and click on backspace or delete. And we're going to go to photos and find a paper bag. And there it is. There's plenty of them. If you have the gift bag with the handles, you can certainly use that instead. If you're using just plain brown bags, you can use those. Let's use this for now. I'll use a different one in here just to give you a different look. Now, with that, I don't like the black background. You could have guessed that because I love background remover. So click Effects and Background Remover. And it will spin and spin, and then it's going to remove that black background, and all that's left are the bags. And it's too big for my circle, so I'm going to take it down a little bit. And then I'm also going to make my circle bigger. That might be too big. There. So now I need to brand these bags up a little bit. So I'm going to go down to my folder and grab a logo. And as you can tell, I have a lot of logos. It's one of the benefits of, or a lot of folders. It's one of the benefits of Canva Pro that you can have as many folders as you want. And you know, there is an old saying that says a minute spent in organization is never wasted. So I'm going to take this round logo that we created, and we've actually created some stickers that look exactly like this and just ordered them off of Vistaprint or some printing house, custom printing. And that's the way we brand these bags. And I want it to feel like Christmas. So I'm going to go back to Elements and I'm going to select a purple bow. And I like this purple bow. So I'm going to just take that over, put it on the bag, just eyeball it a little. It's way too big, so I'm going to make it smaller. Now it feels a little more Christmassy. Okay, we're getting there. It's just that I don't like this confetti looking thing. So I'm going to take those off. Just select them, click on the delete key. And instead of purple bow, now I'm going to type Christmas border. And I'm trying to select something different that we haven't used before in my Christmas graphics, even though in real life, I tend to get attached to things and I use them often. So there are these ornaments here that are kind of cool. And actually, I think they're really nice. They just, at the size I want them right there, they don't go all the way across the sheet. So I would just copy it, select it, Control C to copy, Control V to paste, move it over there so it goes the whole way across. And now you have Christmas things. Now, in my graphic above, you saw I did Christmas stockings. So I'll show you that as well. I'm going to type for Christmas border stockings, see if I can get all the keywords. And there they are. And you notice that they're very red. And I'm not sure. Sometimes I use red with purple, not always. So I'm going to show you how I colored these to match my brand color. I actually went up to here. You can see that there's 4 colors that they use in this. It's like a navy, a red, silver, and a white. I selected the red color. Now, I want a color that goes with purple, but that is not necessarily purple. So I go down and I select the purple in the brand color. And then I go to the new color. So there's that color, 65696. That's the brand color. And then I just move the dot on the color wheel so it stays in the same family, but it's not the same color. Does that make sense? And then I'm going to do the same thing for the navy blue one. I click the purple I want it to go with. And actually, I could probably use that. You can see those shapes there. But I want it to be a little bit darker this time. So I move the circle to the right. And you can wiggle it around there and find whatever color you want. I like to stay in a horizontal path from that original color because that means it'll look okay. It'll look like a different shade of that same color. Okay, so now we have the stockings in purple and we're going to make them go across the page by selecting them, copy and paste again, Control C, Control V, and then you just put the next group of them there and try to get them even. And you see, I hope that I have it still selected. I took my finger off the mouse, but it's still selected. And you see that the pink line goes beneath the first group of socks. So you can make sure they're even. And that's all there is to it. So have a great day. You can download it. You can save it. Let's resize it for that Instagram story for a minute. So we just resize to Instagram story. Again, resizing is a Canva Pro feature, but it'll save you so much time. And you see that everything came in essentially almost the same size. This is the one we just made. So I'm going to take the stockings and move them up. Now, I want to also take this graphic and move it up. So I'm going to draw a box around it till it's selected, move it up, and then I'm going to size it. So now it's bigger. Then I can take all my text, put it down below. Once again, grab it on the corner to size it. And now I could center that if I wanted, or I could leave it off center. And then I would have room in the Instagram stories to put reserve yours now or buy yours, DM us to buy or something like that. So there you go. a Facebook graphic, an Instagram story graphic, and you've got day 7. Have a great day.